What's poppin', T subs and T squad? So listen, here's the gag. I forgot all about this. I did. I forgot all about this, and I made a community post about this. I want to say last week. Whether would y'all be interested in me doing reviews on this new show? So I was perusing around on YouTube, and somebody had the episode on YouTube, and that was what made me think about it. So I'm gonna try it out, see how this goes, see how it does, and we'll take it from there, I guess. Tia Mowry is in a brand new reality show of her own on WeTV, and it is called My Next Act. This is season one, episode one, Tia 2.0. So let's see what the hell Tia's on that. So, girl, we get an earthquake down to the beginning of this thing. Listen, that's one of the main reasons why I have no interest of living in Cali. Now, will I go for a visit? Maybe. That's even a stretch because, bitch, we can't even do our deck professionals without a category five, a 2.3, a 4.2, a 10.5. However, y'all do the scales down there, we can't even do this good without having to worry about that. So I don't even know if I want to go for a visit at this point. But a shout out to you anyway, though, Tia. I don't know if that was an omen or what, but but whatever, you push the pump through it, so I'ma push the pump through it. So she talks about life since her divorce from Corey Hardy, because y'all know he's an actor too, and how she's never really been alone since she was born. She talked about, because she has a twin sister, Tamara, and it was both of them growing up, and they did everything together. And then that's where she met Corey, and then they was together for like 22 years, I think she say. So she says she's never really been alone or by herself. There's always been somebody like there. You know what I'm saying? So she talks about how all of this is new for her. And I can imagine it would be. So Tia's son Creed doesn't want to be on camera and she respects his decision. I respect your decision too. I do. I respect the fact, Tia, that you respected your son's decision. Because most people, especially when it's dealing with reality TV, their main concern is putting on a good show. And a lot of the times we as viewers do want to see them being parents. We like to see them being moms and dads. So a lot of the times they will like, and I don't want to say force, but that's really what it is. They will force their children to do a scene or be seen or do this or do that. And I appreciate the fact that when he told you this, you respected it and you said, fine, I don't need you no way, little nigga, because I already know my broke best friend would love to do it. And her broke best friend is her daughter, Cairo. Shout out to Cairo. She's adorable as she wants to be. And I like the scene with the two of them where she gave her little worry doll. And she was telling her if you close your eyes and you just, pray or do whatever, it'll make your worries go away. The fact that she's a little girl and she sensed that from her mom speaks volumes. So definitely shout out to little Cairo with her little adorable self. So Tia dropping Cairo off down to Corey's house and she's on her way on set because she's on some new movie. That's on. I think she said it was on like some Lifetime movie network or some shit like that, y'all. Y'all know how they do. And she talks about how she wished her and Tamara was still close as they once was, but they're not. And so because of which she called her homegirl Natasha Mark, who's also an actress herself, and she called her for some support. Natasha looks familiar, but I can't say of exactly where I've seen her on, what I know her of. But and that's no shade to her, but she does look very, very, very familiar. I don't know what I've seen her on, but she looks very familiar. So if anybody knows Natasha Mark and y'all know anything that she was on, drop it down in the comments. You might jog my memory a little. So Tia explained the red carpet event. So apparently, like a year after their divorce, I think there was a red carpet event that took place that the both of them had attended, and they shared the hug with one another, and that was it. And then y'all know how the blogs do. They took that, turned it into whatever it is that they wanted to turn it into, and Tia got really confused by that. And listen, I can understand that because Natasha was right. When you think about Tia and Tamara, you really don't think about bad shit. You don't think about bad things, bad press. You really don't think about messy stuff. You really don't hear about none of that. None of them, period. Them, Taj, their little brother Taj, none of them. You really don't hear their names and nothing like that. So I can get her frustration when it comes to like people in these stories and these what you call them, conspiracy theories and things like that. Like I could get her feelings with that. But I mean, Tia, it's what comes with the territory, sis. It's what comes with the territory, and plus Corey is fast, so of course everybody is gonna want to know what happened, what went on with this, what went on with that. But here's the sad part, and I remember talking about this on a live. There's a lot of people who feel like Tia is the reason why this happened, and Tia is the reason why she got a divorce, and Tia was the problem, and Tia is angry and upset because Corey was doing what he was supposed to do, working and getting a job. Because y'all know he did that movie, that Tyler Perry movie with him and Megan Good that was on Amazon or whatever. And he got that movie, and everybody just came with all of this negative press about her and so on and some such. And I don't know. It's sad, but it's what comes with the territory to you. It is. It's sad, but it's what comes with the territory. It is. And if you don't come out and say exactly what it is, people are going to do that. They're going to make their own assumptions and they're going to run with the most salacious thing that they could think of and they're going to sell it. And it's sad that you got to do that. It's sad that it just can't be your business, but you know how it is. You're a celebrity, girl. That's how it goes. Anyway, child, that was my dirty piece of trade calling me, girl. I'll call him later. Anyway, we meet Tia's sister Sierra, and they talk about the red carpet event too. I will say this. I hope this is the last time in the last episode we got to talk about the red carpet event. No shade, but I don't know how many times we got to go down this road about the red carpet event. We understand, we get it, and I just really hope this is the last time in the last episode of the first season that I got to hear about the red carpet event. I'm just gonna be honest. Moving on. So Tia invites her three friends over for some wine. Uh Alina, I hope I said and spelled it right. Alina, Sierra, her assistant, and Essence Atkins. Shout out to Essence Atkins. Y'all know she's another actress. Shout out to Essence Atkins. She invited them around there for girl talk and all that good stuff because she didn't want to be alone and blah blah blah. So Tia talks about how she met Corey and how he was her first everything, her first kiss, her first hug, her first piece of Diaga. She lost her virginity to this man when she was 25 years old. How dreadful. Um, listen, I lost mine to a nigga at 18. All right. A month before I graduated high school. You understand me? Because I was classy basically. I lost mine then. I ain't wait until I was 25. But you know what, Tia? I ain't even mad with you. You actually did it the way that the biblical folk wanted us to do. Okay, they wanted us to wait until we got married and be pure, and y'all lose it together, and that's what really consummates your marriage and makes it something in God's eyes. So I totally appreciate you for doing that. But listen, one of y'all had to be experienced in the bedroom. That's the way I feel. One of y'all had to be experienced in the bedroom, and I'm more to show he knocked them ankles loose real good, girl. Moving on. Sierra suggests that they play a game basically called a bill demand to try to get Tia to try to pinpoint some of the things that she wants, some of the things that she may not want, and so on and some such. And I thought it was a cute little game, so I'll let them have it. But if you building a man, I really hope you build his drunk in a chunk at least maybe about a good 8, 8.5, 9, maybe 9.5. Listen, the highest I will go is a 10. That's about as much as I would go. But if you a bigger size queen than me, girl, do 10.5, do like that. I mean, I don't know. But that need to be the most important things here. That nigga dig big. I don't care what nobody say. I mean, if you are gonna go out here and do this or whatever the case may be, make it work. So Sierra and Alina wants to throw Tia a transition divorce party to help cheer her up. I thought that was a cute idea. And while Tia was getting glammed up for the party that they was throwing for her, she gets a Google alert about a picture that was floating around with her being hugged up with some white man. And then the people running around town, people ran to Juanita with some bullshit. Y'all know I always tell y'all, anytime I hear a word around the salon seats from Juanita Bumper Curls, it always turned out to be true. Well, I mean, listen, even Juanita and them could have an off day because, girl, that was some bullshit. All right. That man won't nobody but Adam, her manager. That's all that they listen. Y'all got the wrong twin. All right. Tamara, the one that's into the white meat. Like, I don't necessarily think Tia want that. No tea, no shade. But I don't necessarily think Tia want that per se. I don't think she minds having fun right now. But as far as lifetime expectations, I just don't think she finna have it with the white peen. That's just my opinion. Moving on. Uh, moving on. So Tia comes down to her party. Of course, she's thanking everybody for coming. She was really shocked and surprised about it. She was happy. She shed some tears. Tia is a crying somebody. She says she hate to cry, but she cried at least 5 times in this first damn episode. For somebody that don't like to cry, you show is a softie. Girl, you cried from the first take to the end. Any Anyway, after all of that, one of her friends, I believe her name was Julia or Julius or something like that, started with a J. She gave her a gag gift, and it was a dildo, child. She called it a medium size. Well, I mean, I guess medium would depend on the person. I mean, it looked kind of big ish and girthy. I don't know, Tia. You might have fun with that. But I was for it though. See, that's what parties like that are for. And that's what it's supposed to be about. Like not taking it overly uberly serious and you know what it is. And it's just ha ha giggle giggle kiki, ha ha giggle giggle kiki. Like that's what it should be. Like the party did what it was supposed to do. So y'all should really pat yourselves on the back. So Sierra gets Tia a spiritual healer task, and she's open to the experience. Tia says she's a very spiritual person as long as it's the right thing. She's a spiritual person and she's open to it. So I was here for that. So during the burn ceremony, because they was all doing writing things on the paper of things that they want to let go. It wasn't just for Tia, it was an experience for everybody. And I appreciated that too. And so when they was doing the burn ceremony, Sierra goes to get Tia's wedding dress to bring it out. And Tia was a good sport about it. She wasn't sad. She wasn't depressed. She didn't get upset about it. Like, oh my God, what do you think you're doing? Da 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 da. Like she said that didn't make her sad. The thought about doing it didn't make her feel no way sad about it. That's why, Natasha, I hear what you saying, boo, but and the only reason why I'm giving you this man is because of this reason right here. They're divorced, and it is just a dress. It doesn't mean anything anymore. And that may sound horrible. Actually, it is horrible to say, but it's the truth. It doesn't mean anything anymore. It doesn't. It doesn't because guess what? She's gonna fall in love again. She's probably gonna remarry again, and it's gonna be a whole nother dress that she's gonna have all of these big attachments and all of these big emotions for. She's not even gonna be thinking about that damn dress, girl. It's gonna be somewhere in the damn attic collecting dust and mothballs, covered in mothballs, should I say. So I don't necessarily think Sierra was completely out of line. I think Sierra really wants to see Tia like move on and let go of the things that's stopping her from moving on. And that could be one of the things. Like she opened up her closet and then she breaking out into tears because she's seeing a tight ass wedding dress that her ass can't fit no more hanging up in there. Talking about something to size 4 and she can fit it now. Ah, yes, Tia. I guess you can, girl. Um, but anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't had no more to get y'all. It won't a lot because it was only the first episode. And I guess this episode was just showing everybody what prompted her to even start this process and this journey and her letting us in on it. And the start of it was the divorce with Corey and all of that. So yeah, it makes sense why this was the first episode. But it seems like the rest of the season is gonna pick up. TT up here, child. Y'all remember TT from growing up hip hop? Um, Pep Niece, she up here right along with Essence Atkins. It's a star-studded event, ain't it? Jack K finna make a appearance up here. I'm for it. I'm for it. It's cute. It's on WeTV. On Fridays, I assume 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I can't tell y'all because I just now watched it, but it does come on Fridays. So depending on what this review do, well, actually, no. I actually enjoyed the show. So whether y'all into the reviews or not, I'm still gonna watch it and I'm still gonna review it because I thoroughly enjoyed it. I did. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I wanted to enjoy it and I did. So no matter what this, whether y'all pick it up or not, it's gonna be here. So y'all jump down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. Let me know what y'all expectations are for this season. And yeah, I will see you guys at 9:15 for the Love and Marriage Detroit live, child. So with that, I'm gone. Fanatic. Bye.